Hello and welcome. Now, this is take number 2, so I do apologise for the first one you were watching. We'll have to start all over again. So this is all about the Batman animation series from Gotham City. Now, I think this looks absolutely stunning. I'm a massive Batman fan and I'm very, very biased towards DC stuff. But what we'll do is we'll go over all of the different bits and pieces first with regards to where this has actually come from, in case you don't know the backstory of it. So this is from the animated series, which was from 1992, and there are 65 episodes, I do believe, and all of those are currently available on Netflix. So if you want to hunt some of those down and you're in the UK and you want to see what this is all about, you can do. So I have just watched the very, very first episode to get familiar with all these different bits and pieces, which, like I said, I am a huge Batman fan, and Jay's Toy Collection UK has been filling me in about absolutely everything over the day. So this set here is absolutely plastered full of different Easter eggs. So we're going to try and go through what we can go through. Some of them are going to go over my head because, obviously, like I said, I have only seen episode number 1 of this series, but it is very, very clever. And this set, I think, looks stunning. But what we'll do the bog standard bits and pieces first. So this is £259, which works out to be 6 pence a brick. So bear that in mind. It's only 6p a brick, and that does not include these minifigures, which we'll go over. So those minifigures will be worth quite a bit of money, I reckon. Now, it says it's coming soon on the 4th of April 2024, but I'm sure somewhere it will say there is. So early insiders access on this set on the 1st. So I don't know what day the 1st falls on, but I might be queuing up for this on day 1, which would be the first thing I did this year, actually, for that. Now, the other things we'll go over is the height and especially the width, because this is 3 base plates wide. It's good height. It's over a calyx and a bit tall, but the actual width of this thing is massive. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to add this into my own display, and if I put it in as a backdrop to an actual land in my theme park, or I have it elsewhere just dotted around. But it comes with 4 minifigures. It is item number 76271. It's 2,080 points, and it's 4,210 pieces. Now, this is not available for pre-order at the moment, so it is what it is. We'll go over this, the actual, well, all of this stuff first, because it's something I've never ever done. Normally I skip this, but I do want to get most of this correct if I possibly can do. Now, I am quite surprised, actually, before we go down into that, the 4 minifigures it comes with. As you can see, you got the sort of 3, well, basically all the 4 generic characters that they always come with. So you can see down here, you've got Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, and Catwoman. But the Joker doesn't get introduced until episode number 2. So it's actually Man-Bat is the first villain, who is a fantastic looking character and a beautiful minifigure. I have him in a different set as well. So fingers crossed, as if you are watching this back on the replay, let me know in the comment section what minifigures you would like under the animated series line and what other sets you think could be coming, because Jay's Toy Collection UK has over 60 characters in his own collection from this in 6-inch form. So we are going to be going over all of this in massive detail. So I've learned about this already straight away. Lots and lots of hidden Easter eggs on this. We'll check out the video and everything else, just like everybody else is doing this evening. But like I said, if you are unsure of where this is, this thing just here, the animated series, like I said, it is a TV show from 1992. There are 65 episodes currently available on Netflix, and it will give you a very good understanding of the stuff that they could potentially do in the future or throughout 2024 with regards to how amazing the Batmobile looks. Now, before we go and get carried away like I always do, we will move down, because what I am intrigued about is this thing down here. So it says there that there are 4,210 pieces in the buildable Gotham City. The backdrop measures over 63 centimeters or 30 inches wide. It incorporates, this is the important bit, 15 panels that remove to reveal the inside of Wayne Manor, the Batcave, and Arkham Asylum. Now, we've already got the Batcave. I would love Wayne Manor and Arkham Asylum in a big scale. That would be fantastic. But also some of these buildings I'd also like as well, because we always seem to be left behind with the DC side of stuff, and it always seems to be Marvel, Marvel, Marvel. this could sell very well, and it'll be quite interesting to see. But you can also see it says the set also includes 4 minifigures: Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and a removable Batmobile and Batwing. So the Batwing was up at the top. The assembled model can be mounted on a wall, stood on a surface using a flip-out stand. Oh, and the two sets of included. That was what I was trying to say. The 2 sets of included building, worded weirdly, it comes with 2 different sets of instruction manuals to allow 2 people to work on the model simultaneously, and you can also download the Lego Builder app. So because you've got 15 separate panels, you could have a fair few of you just building one of those panels each. So I'm assuming they're half decent sized panels, so that'd be quite interesting to see how all of that gets put together. But if you are interested within this, then obviously get in that comment section when you're watching this back on the replay and let me know if you are very, very tempted by this. Now, they have got down here. The set features numerous details that fans will recognize, detail reference from an extensive cast of villains and removable mini Batmobile and Batwing. So I really do hope that they do release a lot more of the villains in DC. That would be brilliant to have, even if they did it as a CMF series. I would go mad for that. We had them from the Lego Batman movie, but we haven't had like a proper just Batman villain type thing, even though we had a load of the villains from the Lego movie stuff. So this could be quite an interesting one. So of course they've got to get that in there. Birthday. So birthday present ideal for mum, dad, or any adult, including yourself. So they are selling it to the world on this one, as they always do. Then they've repeated themselves about there are 2 sets of printed instruction. That's what I read before, so that's why it threw me up here with regards to it being worded backwards. And then a little bit further down, you can see about again, it's just got the height, weight, and whatever else. So 2 base plates wide, and if you've got a Kallax cube, it is just over a Kallax cube in height. So what we'll do, we'll go over all of this in the best detail that I possibly can do. We'll start more than likely with the video. I think that'll probably be a good idea, because it will show us where all of these removable panels are just here. So we have, see what I can recognize on here. So that looks like it's going to be part of the top of the police station. That's the Batmobile. That's Arkham Asylum. That is Poison Ivy's Hugeman Fly What's It. And that is the courthouse. So I'm assuming those bits and pieces that are on, they're actually showing us on the front on that picture. So here it looks like it all is all opened up just on this bit, and obviously this is the bit where it goes on. So the actual Easter eggs are already on show on this big photo, but we'll go over the video first. It does look like they've moved. So you've got the Batwing on that side. I'm sure it's the Batwing somewhere. Oh, there. Oh, they have. They've got it. They've done it differently. So the Batwing obviously just clips onto any of those studs on the back, which is pretty cool. That's probably a bit of an easier photo to see it, but they've covered all the different bits and pieces up. But you can see that's Gotham, the police station, and then you've got those different bits and pieces at the top. Lots to go through, but let's have a look at this video. I've got to take the sound off the video first. I'm assuming this is the one that they have just released for them, and we'll hit the pause button every single time we need to. So the blimps, these things, they are used a lot in the animated series, and they are also in the opening credits of every single episode as well. And I have just seen that, and they are quite large, so there are some different bits and pieces that you can do with that, which is handy. Now, what Jay doesn't know yet is when Jay's Toy Collection UK is available, he will be dragged onto one of these live streams where we're going to do a full-blown Marvel DC crossover, because this man knows everything about this, and we can compare all of his Hasbro collection to the stuff that we've got in here and all the Easter eggs and everything that could potentially be coming in the future. So he is unavailable this evening because he is a busy boy and he's doing live streams elsewhere. But hopefully we can get him onto the channel and see what's what. But you've got all of these different buildings, which again, this video is kind of how they do the intro to the actual series. That is quite clever. But you can see there you've got the museum, and then this bit here is obviously like I've just said, the bit from the actual series as well. The light doesn't light up, but obviously you could potentially try and do something if you wanted to. The studs on the back, they're absolutely fine. I can imagine people moaning, going, "Why isn't it tile? Why isn't it this? Why isn't it that?" It works for me. I think it looks really nice. So it's going to be a nice thing. And don't forget, you can add minifigures onto it if you want to. You can stand figures on there if you need to. So I'm assuming, because I have seen this video once, but I was too excited to actually pay any attention, that what we're about to have a look at is all the bits falling off, aren't we? So they're showing you all the different areas where that are removable. Yes. So inside there is so that's Wayne Manor up top, and then underneath that you then have the Batcave, and then the car itself, the animated car, you can even tell from here, it's a completely different shape to anything else in this series, and it is a slightly different color as well. So I really, really hope that we will get this car in a big minifigure scale, but it comes with different characters. So it comes with 2 other villains. You're going to get a Robin, I would imagine, but I would like to have a couple of different characters because this was rumored, if I do remember rightly, that this set was rumored with a load of minifigures originally, and now we've only got 4. So if it was rumored with loads, maybe those minifigures are going to come in different sets, because after seeing the first episode, there's actually quite a few different vehicles they can do, which would be a nice change, because they've even got a really cool looking like police escort vehicle where all the SWAT team goes into the back of it, and it's very, very cleverly done, and it's a set that they've never done or anything looks like that with regards to anything else they've done in Lego form so far. So that is Wayne Manor and the Batcave. And then as we move around, where we're going to next, we are going to the amusement area. That's always looking interesting, because don't forget, I have got the Joker Manor from the Lego movie. So that'd be very interesting to see exactly what that's about. So that is Poison Ivy's shindig. So that pops off. And then we have got the little Easter egg, obviously, of the duck. So that is a cool thing. Now, I've seen all of the films for all of them. But like I said, I am 1 episode in, but it's the same characters. So you can still get the references and Easter eggs. So I'm assuming that duck is to do with Penguin, potentially. And obviously, Arkham Asylum is where Harley Quinn was technically formed. And then in the actual TV show, you meet Harvey Dent in the first episode, who obviously will become Two-Face. So that'd be very, very interesting to see if they did a Two-Face version minifigure as well. And that looks like there's a fair few Easter eggs up in here. So can I zoom in on the video? Oh, I can. So that is Man-Bat. That is the first villain that you met on episode number 1. Now, who else do we have down in here? Ooh, so you've got Bane. So that is it's completely different. I think that might be Doomsday, but I don't think that's the right. I'm getting that completely mixed up with something else now. That one, that is Clayface. That'd be the one. There we go. Genuinely killed me then. I could hear him screaming at me. Think that might be Penguin behind the paws triangle, but I can't really see that. I'm assuming that might be Harley Quinn. That one I don't recognise, and that one I don't recognise. But what I do recognise is the large amount of stickers that are going to be included within this set, because sticker so far. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hang on. 8, 9. So if you do not like your stickers, I don't think you're going to like this at all. But I don't care. I think it'll be fine. That's bugging me. Who is that as an Easter egg from? Definitely know that one, even if I butchered the name. Know that one. Why don't I recognise? I'm going to have to do a bit more investigating, I think, and see more of these shows. But another sticker. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in a smidgen. Right, moving on to the next thing. What do we have here? I missed it. Wasn't quite ready. So that's Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. So maybe that wasn't Harley Quinn in the other one then. You're gonna have to let me know. You're gonna have to let me know. So there are the little bits of Easter eggs on the inside of that. You've got the gems, and then you've also got the representation of the flower. That orange thing, I'm not too sure what that is supposed to represent, but I'm sure people will correct me. And it looks like you've got another 3 stickers on the clock as well. Again, I'm not bothered by that whatsoever. So that works for me. Now moving on. Next thing. Another sticker up the top for the cat. You've got another 2, 3, 4. Oh, I like the hidden little question mark on the inside for the Riddler. That's a nice little that's a nice little Easter egg on the inside there. Oh, it's actually the Riddler. There we go. And then you got Catwoman with the little cat print. So that's a nice, cute little thing as well. So every single one of these that are in sticker form, we need as a minifigure. Every single one that we've seen so far. We've got her in her correct outfit, I do believe. So Joker, Harley Quinn, Batman, Catwoman, which I don't have that variation of the Catwoman. That Batman, that outfit looks familiar, and I don't know why. Don't say it's because he's in a bat suit. The Harley Quinn, you could get that pattern configuration in a different Joker set, but I don't know if it's got the same facial print, because that was from sort of like the add-on pack that went, or it's before the Joker Mana set. So whatever that one was, and then good grief. And what I was trying to pause at is the big one that is the biggest difference is the Joker here there. So more than likely, some of you will have the suit. You've got the yellow bit, you've got that, but you won't have this face print. So I don't recognize this print for the face. So if you have got this one, let me know what set it has come in, but I don't recognize that one at all. Right, now what else do we have in the last 15 seconds of this? So that is obviously the thing that can just be put wherever it wants to go. So that's nice and handy and helpful. So you can just stick that, well, basically wherever you want it to be placed. And then can they stand on top of the frame then? Was that letting you know that they can stand on top of the frame as well? Or is it just on the plinth that is at the bottom? It does look massive, doesn't it? It is a big, big thing. And obviously then you've got the extra height with the Batman written on top as well. A lot of colour, and the actual dark black boxes with a little bit of yellow looks all right. But because the colour stands out really, really well, I think it should stand out quite nicely on the shelf. But that is the video. So we can now see what else we can spot on these bits and pieces. Then I'll have a quick look at some of the other Marvel DC stuff that might be coming out, and then I will wrap it up because it's only supposed to be a super quick, super short thing for this, but I'm too lazy to not do it live because I don't have the time not to do it live. So it looks like you can put these things wherever you want to, which is handy because there are loads of them, as you can see. So they're obviously permanent, but they do look like they're on a... They look like they're on 2 1x2 plates. So you could just pick them up and put them wherever you wanted to. This, I would imagine, that one probably not so much be able to move because obviously it's got its searchlight on. So that would just be a little bit stupid if you did that. And then saying that, that would be stupid for all of them because they've all got searchlights on. But you could, if you wanted to, for whatever reason, put some of the others there. But let's do a sticker thing. Before I pay attention to anything else, how many stickers do we think this set has? Now, I was about to say I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, but that I am sure the police says, oh, that's what it was. It was a little thing on top. So no, they can't stand on top of the building. They've just got him there as a little bit of an Easter egg. I'm going to have to go... Which way do I go for the stickers? There's going to be loads of them. I'll go bottom to top, top to bottom, left to right, all the way. Oh, no idea. Let's start here. 1. Straight down, straight... Oh, my days. We'll start bottom right. That'd be the easiest thing. So we have got 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to go across all the way across the bottom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh dear. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's got to be 17. 18. That'll be your 19 there. That's a lot of stickers. 19. I've not even gone up top yet. 19. Long one there. 20, 21, 22, 23. Clock. 24, 25, 26. Not even paying attention to detail. I'm just counting stickers. 26. Joker 27. Other bit there. 28. We know there's one there for 29. One above it is 30. Ace is 31. Police thing is 32. Big bit of the building at the top there is 33. The little Batman 34. The other police thing 35. 35 stickers. And that's just without really trying to look too hard. So I'd say there's 35 there, which would be good, interesting, fun to put together, because this is one of the sets that you've got to make sure that you get the stickers on properly, because if they don't go on properly, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. Now, let's just quickly go through the photos. What photos are there? And then, oh, there we go. Right, so the big difference on this Batman is I don't have one with that leg print. So I know maybe the cape's a little bit different on the inside. He's got the blue cape as well. So it could be very, very similar. Torso print, symbols very. I just recognise that, but I don't recognise the blue. So this one I definitely don't have. This one does look familiar though. I don't know if that's a reuse. And then you have got this, but this is the same platform with the gargoyles that they stand on for all of the other UCS sets that they do. So for the big tumbler, for the 86 Batmobile, 89 Batmobile, and the Batwing, you build one of these things up, and then you just stand the minifigures there. So that does look nice on the shelf. And we've got a bit of the back of the box artwork to have a look at as I look with the cats in. I'm hearing things. So that is, what's it showing us in the back? That is easy removable. That's again just the dimensions on there. That is that on the table. It's just, I think it's huge. Don't know whether I would display it without the Batman thing on top, or if it has to have the Batman thing on top, because it looks stupid if it didn't. But it is a sticker. No, that's got. Oh, it is. I was going to say that could be quite a cool tile, but it's not. So that's obviously, I would imagine that's on top of the Wayne building. It's another sticker which we caught out in the video. That one looks familiar. Catwoman. Oh, didn't spot those two stickers in there. So there's even more stickers. Now, of course, me saying there's 35 stickers doesn't even include all of the tiles that are on the inside that we saw with the video. So you're going to be looking at maybe 40 to 50 stickers probably. That is a good chunk of stickerage. So if you're not a fan of stickers, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. I think some of these would have looked nice if they were prints. Obviously, I understand the inside ones of these. I understand it from a business point of view of if they do stickers, the stickers that come with sets are ones that are just solely for that set, and they're never going to be use. It's something that you couldn't use again. But some of those you probably could, especially the people that want to make mocks up and things like that from, say, for example, the pharmaceutical companies and all that kind of thing. Like Arkham, if that was a print, people would want to make up their own massive Arkham Asylum. Like Ace, they would have done that with the big chemical factory. So they could have been quite cool. But they do those as prints. They have to do everything as prints. And then it costs a lot more money to do it that way, doesn't it? So let's have a quick look at the buildings and then we are finished. So what buildings do I recognise? So Arkham, yeah, spotted that. And then obviously you've got that bit at the bottom. The amusement areas, I don't recognise yet. So that would be quite an interesting thing. But obviously it looks like you've got the Ferris wheel just at the front, just there, which is a nice little touch. Ace is obviously, well, I don't think it makes a difference what you've seen that in. If it's the TV series that they did, whatever that one's called, for the Batman one that was on Netflix for ages, and that was like more of an adult thing. Every single film, loads of different of the cartoon stuff. That's yeah, Ace is an easy one. Something always goes wrong in there. Then you have got, oh, there's another one there. It's another sticker. Didn't spot that one before. Yeah. Just looking at that for scale with regards to all of these bits and pieces going up, do you think that's the amount of studs that are going up? Obviously, you could easily count them from the side, but I think it's a cool looking thing. So I recognise pretty much all the buildings, to be honest, without actually seeing the show, which is quite handy. Now that's the museum. That is what Joe's toy collection was going on about, with me trying to get it in with the new museum that's come out as the modular. That's what we were going to use this for. We're going to do it as Downtown Gotham Museum. Obviously, you can see the decorative pieces in the front. You've got those 6, and then you've got these 2 nice bits up there. And then, what does that say? Does it say charities reception? Might do. I wonder if there's like a little gig going on at the time. And obviously, you've got the nice shaped building. Then you've got the police station with the searchlight on top. And then you've also got this. It's quite clever, actually. They've layered the skyscrapers behind it, haven't they? So that building there finishes by the spotlight, and it's pretty cool how they've got that spotlight kicking up straight through that building, and it's obviously all, don't want to do that, and it's all then yellow kicking through, and then obviously you come into the symbol, which I can imagine some people getting very, very creative with that and just doing some different bits and pieces. I would probably cover that over with a black piece, just because the studs don't look right inside the center of the bat, whereas the studs for the layers for everything else I think looks fine, but that doesn't look right to me. So I'd cover that with a longer, becomes like a dustbin lid is what I'd end up covering that with. You got opera, and then you've got some of the micro figures up at the top. So you've got the little statues up in there, which do look nice. And you've got the big building up at the top. Then obviously you've got the Batman bit there. Yes, like it. Lots of colour. I think it's very, very good. But like I said, all of these buildings and all these Easter eggs from different episodes, we will go through in different bits and pieces. But like I said, I already recognise some of these bits and pieces from the opening credits. And I can always recognise where Man-Bat was flying around in some of these bits and pieces, and people jumping off the rooftop. So it's worth having a look at that Netflix show just to get familiarized with this. But remember, this will come out on the 1st of next month. So we are already the 7th of March when this has been filmed, but we will be looking at this hopefully on the 1st of April. And if you do not, for whatever reason, have a VIP card, and I'm always going to call it a VIP card rather than insider's card. I don't like the term insiders for some reason. It's available on the 4th. But you can just walk into store and buy it on the 1st. You don't need a VIP card. So you can't order it online to the 4th unless you're signed in. That's the way you've got to remember it. That's the way you've got to do it. Something else to think of is that this giveaway purchase is going on the 10th. So a couple more days that this is gone. Then you can have another giveaway purchase from there to the end of the month. Are they going to give us a special exclusive giveaway purchase with this set, because of all the sets that have come out and they gave the flower store. I just hope they do something, but I just wonder if they're going to do an exclusive minifigure poly bag or something. They've got to try and fish people in somehow, and it wouldn't surprise me if we might see the animated car come out at some point this month as well, because I would imagine over the weekend we might have some more news on this. Now, with regards to detail on these minifigures, I think she looks nice. You can see you've got all of the different two-tone. You've got the black, you've got the silver, you've got the black boots, silver top thigh. You've got the sort of almost like gem belt around on her. Then you've got the whip, obviously. And then you've got the mask, and you've got the really cool thick lipstick on. And she's got her own cat piece, I guess, at the top. Very similar to the... It's almost like the Daredevil horns, but the wrong way around, isn't it? So they've just done it in silver rather than obviously in the red. Then we have got the Batman, which I think I have that variation, just not that cape. Does look very, very good. I would imagine the cowl might be different. I don't know if it's different gloss. There's got to be something different about it, but I just can't fathom what it is. And then obviously we've seen her in detail, and he does look pretty cool. And he has a nice colour to that one, so hopefully that will stand out nicely. But my only concern is obviously they've committed to the stand, and the stand only holding 4 people. So if they are going to release more figures, I don't know how or why they would do it. So me saying that there's going to be an exclusive poly bag, well, I don't think there would be, because you would just want them on here. You could easily add that. You could build this up yourself. You can do more bits and pieces to it. But if the Lego group themselves are basically going for and done, when there's well over 60 characters that they could do, it would be quite nice just to have a few different ones and a few different sets. But that's that. That was very, very brief. I have no idea how long we spent on that, but it is a good looking set. Now, before we move on, have they added anything else? There's lots you can see. There's loads and loads of Batman stuff from way back when, and there's been nothing apart from the Batman shadow box, which I got, which I absolutely adore. That thing, the detail on that thing is ridiculous. Not massively. Don't know why the Spider-Man Sandman final battle from No Way Home has come up in the Batman. Maybe because it's Spider-Man. Nah, they're clutching at straws on that one. No, there's nothing new on there. Now, if I get rid of... Let's go back to the home page. So obviously, these are the gifts that have come out. We cover these in other uploads. I'm not clicking on anything else. Just want to see if anything else new has been added. And if it hasn't, it hasn't. If it has, it has. Fantastic. And then we can wrap it up and we're done. So the Lamborghini's pre-order. All this has been covered. Add to bag, add to bag, add to bag. Green Goblin's on pre-order, but I think there's going to be a lot of Marvel DC stuff coming out this month. Well, pre-order for this month, for next month. No. Now, the only thing, actually, are they teasing anything in the points? Because that would be naughty if they're doing that. So let's have a look. Like I said, I always forget to look in here. Is there a minifigure hidden here? No. So that's still available if you want to redeem that for 2,700 points for Micro Ninjago City. I have not. I was hoping that would have been a giveaway purchase. But guys, that is it, I think. And I am done. Like I said, I've just done this instead of doing it as a general upload. I've just done it as a live. So it's there for you guys and girls to watch whenever you want to watch it. But in the comment section, when you're watching this back, let us know, are you a fan of it? Do you like it? Do you want to get yourself it? And can you spot any of the Easter eggs? But you can like this video and subscribe to the channel. That'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You not take care. I'll see you next one. Ta-da.